Thanks. Thanks very much for having me. It's so nice to be back in New York, where I lived for many years, and I live in Los Angeles now, and I'm still adjusting. I found out this recently. I'm not making this up. I found out that one of the dads from my daughter's soccer team is a porn star. And that's not what bothered me. The fact that my wife recognized him. That was a concern. My wife is the one that talked me into shaving my head. She said I'd look much younger. And I do. I now look like I'm a week old. Thanks. Wasn't really what I was going for. So my wife and I, we just celebrated our 20th wedding anniversary. And thanks. Thanks very much. She's an amazing woman. She knows a lot about wine. Like, she knows which wine goes with which breakfast cereal. Very impressive. And I call my wife Pumpkin because she always gets smashed around the holidays. When I first met my wife, I didn't think I had a shot with her at all because she was just so pregnant. That's not normally my type, but I'm much more cynical than my wife. Like, I don't believe in ghosts or the G-spot or any of that nonsense, you know, if I haven't seen it. So. I found out today that my wife's parents are coming to visit, and my wife hasn't mentioned anything yet. I can just tell from the way the animals in my neighborhood are behaving. Something's up. So we've been married for 20 years. There's still this tension between her father and me. He's always giving me a look like, "You're having sex with my daughter." And I'm always giving him a look like, "Barely." And I thought I had a morbid streak until I met my wife. Like, I think about my own death sometimes. She thinks about my death constantly. That's all she talks about. So I've done some research into my family. It turns out I'm super Irish. Even my blood type is O'. So I finally got a GPS. I got the cheapest one they had. It's just a woman's voice telling me to pull over and ask for directions. I don't understand the world today. My dad was having some health problems, so he had to go to the urologist. The doctor asked him to bring in a sperm sample. He asked my 80-year-old dad to bring in a sperm sample. So my dad brought in my younger brother. They didn't say it had to be fresh. I love my brother, but he's not the brightest guy in the world. He had heart surgery last year. So a few weeks later, he asked his doctor, "When can I have sex?" And his doctor said, "If you can walk up a flight of stairs, you can have sex." My brother said, "Why? Who's up there?" When my wife and I were first married, during sex, she would yell out the name of her old boyfriend. Yeah. The weird thing is, his name was also Brian. So she would yell out, "Brian, not you, the other Brian."